Surprise! Happy Mother's Day! Happy Sunday, May 11th. Happy Mother's Day to all of you moms out there, whether you be single moms, married moms, stepmoms, fur mamas, or whether you are a single father raising your children as both mom and dad. I wanted to acknowledge what you do, how you take care of your families, the important role that you play in your families, the important role that you play for your kids. I don't know where I'd be without having had a lifetime of my mama. Most of you have seen her on these videos. Most of you have met her. She's a force to be reckoned with. I am who I am because of the way that she raised me. And I like to think that my brother Mark and I were kind of like twins, even though we were just shy of 2 years apart in age, because we were both raised by the same woman, a loving disciplinarian who would give everything of herself for whatever her kids needed without spoiling us. Mark and I were not spoiled, but we weren't coddled either. You've heard me say, spare the rod, spoil the child. Mom didn't spare the rod. Mom was inventive, independent, informative. She was an educator. She was our guide, our mentor. At times, she was our best friend. At other times, she was mom. If you know what I'm saying. And most of the time, she also had to be the dad because her hubby traveled. He was away 4 days out of the week and home Thursday nights, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, and that was it. So she played a dual role. And there's a lot of you out there that are playing those dual roles. And you're doing everything I mentioned and so much more for your families and raising your kids and trying to bring them up with respect and with honor and with integrity and with honesty and teaching all the best qualities to your kids just the way Mama did to Mark and I. I love her. I miss her. I can't wait to get myself over to Arizona and visit with her and fill you in and just, I don't know, put my arms around her and hug her and let her know how much I appreciate her and I love her. I'm hoping to have a nice lengthy video call with her this morning. It's early here. It's not even 7 o'clock. And yes, I'm up. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to send everybody Mother's Day wishes from Connie's Little Corner and Mr. Levi, who's still in bed, or I should say went back to bed. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Single Dad, aka filling in as Mother's Day. Fur Mama Day. Just make it the best day, guys, because you all deserve it, right? And I did something yesterday that, unless you are signed up, unless you click that notification bell so that you know when I'm going to post something, you would know what I did yesterday. So, those of you, my viewers, my subscribers, who did click the notification bell, got first jump on my little surprise. What's my little surprise, you ask? Well, you know that 5,000 subscriber goodie package that I've been waiting to send out? I decided not to make everybody wait any longer. You guys have been so patient. There's thousands of you out there that watch this channel but have not yet subscribed. We would have easily hit 5,000 if everyone would have just hit that subscribe button because it's free, right? And you get to watch when you want. You're not under any obligation to watch. But for those of you that took that step, what I did yesterday, and I know this is a really weird introduction, isn't it? I had to do it. Sorry, guys. I could say, hey, come on in, come say the spell with me. I forgot to say that, didn't I? Well, come on in. Come set a spell with me. We're going to go over a Temu bag as soon as I get through all this stuff. I wanted to put this up front because I felt it was important. So, as I started to say, what did I do yesterday? I put up a community post that any of you that have that notification bell clicked, you saw it, and boy, did you jump on it. I got several hundred comments in a matter of like an hour or two. I think this is like my most viewed post ever. So the post is, ready for this? As I said, I am not waiting to send out that 5,000 subscriber giveaway box. I am doing it this month. Effective last night, whatever time I did it, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 o'clock last night. Effective last night and until May 24th. So you have about 2 weeks. If you comment, send it to me, and those words, send it to me. If that's what your comment is, you will be entered into the drawing for that goodie box. I'll be using the YouTube random comment picker on May 25th, which is, I believe, a Sunday, 2 weeks from today. And I will be announcing the winner in that Sunday's video. Here's the rules. You can enter up to 5 times. You can comment, send it to me in 5 separate comments. So everybody gets 5 chances to enter. Now, that increases your chances, but it also increases everybody else's chances, so it kicks the number up a lot. But hey, right? You must be my subscriber. That's the rule. It doesn't matter where you live. I don't care if you live in Hawaii, Germany, Italy, United Kingdom, Canada, excuse me, Australia, anywhere in the world. You can be international. You don't have to be USA. I will ship to you. It is a gift. It is a package coming from me. Because it is leaving the United States, I nor you will have to pay any tariffs. That's a good thing because it's a big box, right? And it's a heavy box. But those are the only 2 rules. Your comment has to be exactly that. And I'll say it again. Send it to me. That's the comment. And you must be a subscriber of this channel. All right? So if you haven't yet watched the video of the 5,000 subscriber giveaway, I'll put it in the end screen so you can go and watch it. And I'll tell you once again that I have to be careful how I say this. There have been a lot of items added to it since that video was created months ago. And not all those items are Temu, but if you've watched all my videos since that one was done, you'll get little hints or you'll see exactly the extra things that were put into that box. Okay? So that's the good news. Now, shall we do a little Temu? And then we'll talk some more about what's been going around in the corner. And we'll talk just a little bit, a very little bit, about another topic that's all on everybody's mind. All right. It's a lot of boxes in here. It's not a big order, but there's a lot of boxes. I still have 4 orders coming. $7.84 for this. I had to have it for the porch. But now I'm thinking, well, maybe I won't put it on the porch because I might want to have it on my desk, nicely packed with foam and not the kind of foam that leaves stuff all over the place. Nice foam. This is the cutest little planter. And it says, yes, I am the crazy dog lady. It's 2 pieces. It's got your bottom saucer. Okay. It's got the hole in the bottom, so it's truly a planter. I had gotten this to go out on one of my shelves, but I'm thinking, I don't know. I might use this in the house. It's just too cute, and I don't necessarily want to have it out there where I don't see it on a regular basis. I could put a little bit of, oh, I have to tell you, but I could put a little bit of something in here that's alive, or I could use it for something artificial. But I like that it comes with a little coaster, so to speak, which I will seal. I'll put some tung oil on that so that hopefully if any water does come through, if I use it like that, that it won't. But this has some dimension to it. This is raised. I don't know if I turn it, if you can see that it's raised. So it's not flat printing on there. This is not a screen print. This is actually, this whole thing is raised. It's actually in the ceramic. But I just thought, yep, those may not be my kind of dogs, but yeah, I've always had to have a lot of dogs. So, two of you actually gave me great ideas as to what I can do with this and with the other beautiful little, I still have it right here, this little one that I showed you yesterday. Okay. I can use these for air ferns and not have to worry about putting any soil, excuse me, it's early, soil or water in these. Air ferns can go in this, or something artificial that maybe has the UV protectant on it so that it won't fade if I do want to put it outside and have a little something coming out of it. Isn't that a great idea? An air fern? I don't know why I didn't think about that. I can't remember who suggested that to me, but thank you. I love that idea. I'm jumping on that idea for at least one of these two little pots because I think they're both adorable. All right. This was $6.28. And this one has the foam and has all the little pellets in it. But I think it's worth it because it's seriously cute. And I saw it and I had to have it. And it's really, really tiny. But this is the cutest little planter that I have ever seen. Hold on. This one actually has a plug. I'll show you in a second. Okay. This has a plug in the base. Can you see the rubber plug? So if you don't want water to come out or you don't want to use it as a planter, it's got little skid things on the bottom. But look at this. Is that not the cute? It's a planter. Is that not the cutest little planter? It's got a little hedgehog on it. It's sitting on like a backpack. This particular event, look, even the zipper there and there. And it looks like it has the little pocket on the side. This is the cutest little thing. Now, I can definitely see an air fern coming out of this. Absolutely. Because anything with roots that are too big would pop the pot. Look, even the zipper on the side. Look at the detail where it looks like the zipper right there. I saw this. It had all different animals. It had all different kind of containers. Again, it's a little tiny thing. It's a little tchotchke. I don't know. But it was just too cute. I had to have it. And it's tiny, just like this. It's only about 3 inches, 3.5 inches across. This one's the bigger one at 4 inches across, so that'll give you some idea. But it's a freaking adorable. I had to have it. I had to have it. I was looking for pots that would sit on the shelves, those little tiny 4-inch wooden shelves that I had gotten, that I had shown you quite a few videos ago when I was still staying with my friend in Montgomery. And I waited until I started getting the front porch in order before I decided what I wanted to put where and where I was going to put the shelves. And now I have these 3 little adorable pots that I don't know. I could put air ferns in all of them. I could put a little tiny, like maybe a small succulent in 1 or 2 of them because succulents don't necessarily overtake pot They don't have big, crazy roots. So the succulents might work. All right. This was $11.10. And I'll give you a hint. What's in it? Path lights that are dog paws. Oh, come on. You know I had to get them. It's a set of 4. Hold on. Take one out. I hate that everything has these little sticky labels on them. All right. So it has a little on-off button down here on the back, right there. If I can see which way is which. And this one is on. If you can see the little glow coming from it. These are solar rechargeable. There's a little solar panel down in there. And they're solar rechargeable. You can see the glow coming off of it. I'm going to turn it off now to save the light. I think I'm going to turn it off. There we go. Now it's off. See the difference now? It looks white, white, white. But when it's actually on, it gets that little golden glow. Now, these are not, well, they're about the size of the palm of my hand. They have a built-in stake on the back. This is all one piece. You don't have to twist it or open it or anything to charge it because it's right there. You just sit it in the ground where you want it. It's only going to go in the ground that far. It's just a cute little decorative light. I think I know where I'm going to put them. I've been thinking about this a lot. Levi has, and if these work out well, I will get a second. I'll get another set. There's no doubt. I'll get another set. Levi has his route that he takes now. Yesterday we had thunderstorms, and I'm talking pouring torrential rains all day long. It's still raining, but right now it's down to a drizzle. So when it's raining, he likes to go out the back door, take 2 steps, go over there and do what he's got to do, and then run right back in the back door, which is the bedroom door. When the weather is a little more conducive to being outside, he automatically goes to the front door. And the route he likes to take is he will go down the steps, he'll turn left, he'll go out into the front of the house, like where I have the lamppost sitting in the barrel. He'll go out there for, number 1, empty his bladder, and then he'll walk, and I let him lead the way. He'll walk around the house, down the side, all the way to the back at the end of the property, do his business, and then he'll come around in a circle up the side of the house between the shed and the house, and then up the front stairs. So he has his route. So I'm thinking, okay, I have to put these somewhere along that route. But what I thought these would look great in a couple videos ago, 2 videos ago, I showed you at the back of the house where I had framed the clover patch that also has a couple of other wildflowers and things in it. I thought these would be really cute in that clover patch. Just give a little light the patch up at night so it can still be enjoyed, and it's on his route that he likes to take. So that's where I'm thinking I'm going to put those. The beauty of it is I can try it. I can put them there, and if I don't like it, I can put them someplace else, right? Okay. $2.08 for this, which I thought was a little high, but considering it came from local warehouse and I paid for it with credits, I wasn't too worried about it. This is the one thing that I left in Arizona that I'm thinking, why did I leave that? Well, it was on the refrigerator, sticking on the front of the refrigerator. For some odd reason, I didn't bring it. Can opener. Bottle opener. Can opener. Manual puncture. And it has a magnet on the back. Now, this is fire engine red. It doesn't look it, but it's the same red as my canisters, my butter dish, and everything else that's over there. This is nice, solid metal. I like the way this is made. It's going to get washed and it's going to go right on my refrigerator. I can't tell you how many times I was looking for this that I've had to I had to use a sharp knife and a meat mallet to puncture a hole in a can of juice because I didn't have this. So I stopped buying the cans of juice until I got this. So now I have it. It's going to go on the refrigerator. Yes. Who doesn't need a basic can opener, right? That kind of a can opener. Beer bottle opener. It's a bottle and can opener, right? What do you guys call something like that? What do you call this? Every area has something different. This end is the can opener. This end is the bottle opener. Ah, this is the eye opener. Mm. See, I got my coffee earrings on this morning. I said, "Yep, I need all the coffee I can get." So I put my coffee earrings on. And yes, I have a hat on. My hair is down in the back, but I was feeling like a hat today. Put my black hat on with the little chains and little holes. And up here says, all I want to do is, I don't know. Read it. What does it say? There you go. Something about play with dogs and take naps. Okay. $5.89 for this. I thought this was a great deal. And this is a 4-pack. These are small, non-obtrusive. And these are covered in plastic. These are step lights. Now, even though I have the light outside, the post lamp, and I have the porch light itself, going up and down the back stairs and the front stairs, the steps are just not illuminated enough at this point. So I got these little stair lights. This sets on the steps. This screws into the front of the steps to hold it. All right. So it would go this way on the staircase. It would screw down in. There's your solar panel. It sits this way up against the edge of the stairs, and it illuminates the steps. They all have these little pull tabs so that the batteries in them don't light up. There you go. It is, if you can see in the back, see how it's lit? And in the front, you just get that gentle glow. You can see it on my hand. It's just enough. And it's on because it's so dark. It doesn't have an on or off switch. It simply goes by motion and it'll turn on. And I'm hoping if it sits long enough, it'll go off. But it does come with little two-sided sticky tapes. If you decide that you want to put it on with the stickies, I think what I may do is put a sticky at the back here just to give it that little extra, all right, to attach it to the step and keep it from bending backwards. And it does come with the little screws, little tiny screws. Now, of course, I'm not going to need the anchors. Anytime I get these packages that have extra anchors, I save the anchors. Why buy them? I never have to buy anchors because everything I get comes with the anchors. So that's what this is. This is a little set of 4. These are going to go on the steps. Right now we're in the middle of a thunderstorm. I don't know if you can hear it, but every once in a while the thunder out there is rumbling like crazy. So when the weather decides to cooperate, I'll put these out on the steps. It's just by coincidence that they happen to be brown. If they work well, I'll get a second set. Don't know where I'll get them from because I have seen them elsewhere. When I got these at $5.89, this was the best price, but I have seen them on Amazon for less, for like under $4 for the exact same thing. Oh, speaking of Amazon, one of you, this is another thing you guys told me. This is why I love my family. All right. My viewers, you guys, I love that you share these ideas and you share information with me so that I can share it with everybody else. I think that's why everybody gets so much information because it's not just coming from me. So what a comment that one of you guys left, and thank you very much for it. I don't remember who it was. One of you had said that Amazon Prime offers a 50% discount on Prime membership to seniors. Okay, so I'm obviously going to be checking into that today because with everything that's been going on with Temu and everything that's going on with the tariffs, being able to go back to shopping local, so to speak, with Amazon, and you all guys all saw the variety of stuff I got in yesterday's order, which I didn't even realize Amazon was that good when it came to household food stuff and need stuff and not just like electronics and clothes and auto. You know what I'm saying? So I am definitely going to be checking into it today. I am going to find out exactly how we get that 50% membership, what they consider to be a senior. Is it over 55? Is it over 65? But I'm going to look into that. And I don't care how long it takes me today. Prime right now is what? Somewhere around $15 a month. But if I can get Prime and get free delivery, regardless of whether it's a $2 item or a $200 item, if I can get free delivery multiple times per month, and I can do that for about $7 a month, oh, that is so worth it, right? So I'm going to find that out. Thank you. Mwah. To the viewer that mentioned that, you have no idea. Well, maybe you do. Maybe you could tell how happy that makes me. I miss having Prime. I really do. All right. Let's see what else is in here. We got more? I think this might be the last thing. I think this is the biggest box, and it might be the last thing. Hold on. I just got so excited. You guys have just been giving me such amazing information. Oh, I got to tell you one other thing that you guys shared with me. Someone actually remembered that I have a laundry turtle. And it's a big 24-inch collapsible one that folds, and I hang it on the hook. But my little laundry machine, obviously, I can't use that 24-inch to put it in the machine to get the clothes out. So I do one of two things. I either open up the laundry turtle, set it on top of the machine, and then because I don't have to bend, this machine is elevated. I don't have to bend in the slightest to get things out of it. I can just reach in, put them on the laundry turtle, pick it up, carry it over to the bed. Or I can pull my hamper over, put it on the top of the hamper, pull the clothes onto it, take it over to the bed, sit down, fold, whatever I got to do, right? So I can't put it in the machine and do what it was intended for. Well, another one of you, thank you for this. Gosh, you guys have just been blessing me lately. Said that there is a Ninja Turtle, a little, I think 14-inch version of that big laundry turtle. There's a tinier one that's 14 inches at Amazon. I never even thought to look for a smaller turtle. But a smaller turtle would be good even for the big machines if you're only doing a little load and you don't need that big 24-inch one. So if I find that, and if I end up getting that, then my community where I live here, it actually has a laundry center in the community for people that come in short term. And, there's we have other tiny homes in here that are rented and mobile homes that are rented. And it's just a wonderful place. So near our community center, we have a community laundry. I think I will donate that to the laundry center for someone to use, or I may donate it specifically to one of my neighbors, excuse me, who I know she doesn't have a washer and dryer, and she's always complaining about having to bend to get the stuff out of the machine one at a time and blah. I think I might donate it to her. But again, thank you. Another great idea from my viewers that I get to share with everybody. Amazon seems to be the place that I really want to spend some time checking out, guys. They have, oh, here's another. See, I just get carried away because of you guys. After we spent a lot of time yesterday talking about the price match and how to do the price match, you have 30 days. I've had a lot of big stuff from Temu in the past 30 days. So I went back 30 days and I started looking. I just took the description of the item and I did an internet search for that description to come up with that item. And I found it in the very first item I looked at, I found in two places cheaper than at Temu. So I took my screenshot, made sure it was the exact same item. It was even the exact same manufacturer, and it was a few dollars cheaper. So I'm like, okay. So I started making my list. I started making a little folder on my desktop of all the things. And little by little, I'm going to go back to Temu and say, price match, price match, price match. So far, I found 6 items within 30 days. So if you have some time to spare, rainy weather, I can't get outside, I can't do anything. There really isn't anything in the house that I want to be doing in the rain, in the dampness. I've already done all my housework. I'm going to be spending some time finding price matches. I'm sneaky that way, right? Okay. This was, you all knew I was getting this. This was a little expensive. This was $15.78. Had to have it. I told you I was going to get it. I told y'all that I ordered it. So we already knew that it was coming. And it is it's stuck. It's the red mug that is the opposite of the other mug that I got. And I'll put a picture of the other mug up so that you can see, and you can see the two of them together. I'd already gotten the tan one that was reversed with the red flowers. Now I have the reddish one that is reversed with the tan and brown flowers. So I have the set. And these aren't my soup mugs / giant coffee mugs / little salad mugs. If I want to sit outside on the porch and I want to have a little salad and not have a bowl, I can just put whatever I want in here. This handle, this is a genius design because you can put your whole hand through it, hold on to whatever is in the cup, and use your fork or your spoon with no problems. That's what I like about this. Even if I'm drinking coffee, because when this thing is full of coffee, it's heavy. This is almost 24 ounces, guys. This is a lot. It holds the same as this. The only difference is the way they're designed. There, I turn it upside down. Look, you basically have the same cup, the same shape, except for these are in reverse, where they're wider on the bottom instead of wider at the top. Love this. This is glazed on the inside, and the glaze on this one is a dark chocolate brown. Dark chocolate brown. Loving this. Look at that. Very, very well made. I've been loving using the first one that I got. So now I have the second one. I have a couple of older mugs that I'm going to replace this with, or these with, so that these get a predominant space in my cabinet. You can't see the cabinet they go on. It's not this one on this end, it's the one on the other end of the microwave. Right there. All my coffee cups are right next to my coffee pot. Of course, right? So this is going to go in the dishwasher. It's going to get a good washing. I just realized I got like 3 ceramic things in this order. I got the cup. I got this little cutie pie. I love this. Hugo, it says on the back. Hugo. I got that. And of course, this one. But again, I love this because of this is textured. All right, so ideas, guys. Air ferns, artificial ferns, some sort of a succulent. I really don't want cactus, but maybe some sort of like, what do they call them? Hens and chicks? Something that won't be too overpowering. Any other kind of plants that will grow in air. I don't know, but I got these cute little 3 containers that I have to do something with. I could use them for starter pots, for rooting pots, and see how far I get with that, but that's the order. Not big. Interesting. Kind of cute, right? Unexpected. All right. Let's get into a couple of things. What's been going on just around the corner? It's only been a day. What could possibly be going on? In between the raindrops yesterday, I finished putting up the trellis for the tomato plants in the backyard. So I'll pop a picture up so that you can see how tall this is. This thing is about 72 inches. It should be high enough. I do have another 3 feet worth of posts that I can put on it to make it even higher if I need to. So the tomato plants have plenty of room to grow because beefsteak tomato plants, well, the ones I had in New York, some of them grew to be almost 7 feet tall, but on average, they can grow to be between 5 and 6 feet. So 72 inches is cutting it close at the 6 foot height. If I need to add a little bit more, or if I need to just let them drape over the top and start coming down the other side, I'll do it. So I got the tomato trellis out. Also, between the raindrops, I changed not changed, I added the cover to the futon. Now, the red futon that you've seen in a lot of my videos, that's not a cover. That's the upholstery that it came with. But a couple videos ago, you saw that I had gotten 2 covers, one in the same red that the couch already is, and one in this beautiful golden mustard color. Take a look. I love this mustard color. It pops against the curtains. It looks amazing with all the pillows. It matches even the little footstool that's in the bright teals and whatnot, has that mustard color in it. I love how it just brightens everything up. So that's my summer cover. It went on easily. It fits beautifully with a little bit of room to spare. I did measure, but their measurements cover from this length to this length. And that length was just a touch too big. And this length would have been, below that length would have been too small. So I had to go with the one where the inches of my sofa fit in there. It went on easy. It wasn't hard to figure out how to get it to go on. It has little ties that you can reach underneath and tie them together to keep it from slipping around. It tucks in nicely. It's soft. It feels nice to sit on it. Or, when you touch it to your hand, it doesn't feel velvety, but it's soft. So I am really happy with that. This is going to be my summer cover. And when summer is gone and fall rolls around, I'll put the red cover on because the other red cover, even though I've hit it up with the upholstery, it's getting worn, it's getting thin. I've had it for 4.5, 5 years. And I think I only paid like $150 for the futon. So it was a good deal, but I absolutely love these sofa covers, guys. So I can highly recommend them. Now, I told you I had 2 giant planter beds coming. They came yesterday afternoon. So again, in between the raindrops, I went out and I put my 4x4s around the side of the pipe where I'm going to be putting the planter over, right? So in this one picture, you'll see the wood flanking that white pipe. Under the wood, I'll be building up gravel, and then I'll be putting the wood down so that the wood gets the planter up above the pipe. The pipe will be completely covered between soil and gravel to protect it, and then I will build up within the beds from there. So I got that done, and it started to sprinkle, so I said, all right, I'll go sit on the front porch, and I'll start putting these beds together. So there's the picture. Now, I don't have the complete curve on both ends. I have one that's curved. You can see the bigger one that is curved and going around, has the end and the sides. And then the other one only has the end and half the sides. Why did I do that? Well, if you look again at the picture with the wood and the pipes, there's a curve in the pipe. So I have to take these two pieces of beds and I have to make them meet at an angle and then connect them. So I wasn't sure how many side pieces that I needed to reach a certain length. I'll have to go out there and dry fit them and get them to where I know that, okay, this is the right length, this is the right configuration. Then I can get them put into place and start getting them filled if it ever stops raining. But I couldn't finish putting them any further together because all of a sudden it went from a sprinkle to a downpour and the rain was going sideways. Screens don't keep rain from coming in. So I was sitting on the glider and all of a sudden the back of me just got soaked. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm done. Enough in the house. So that's about as far as I got with the planner prep. But as you can see, it's a step-by-step thing that I do. When I am putting something together, I try not to do too much at once. I do it in steps so that it's not overwhelming. So what's going to go into this big, long planner bed that's going to cover that about 7 feet? It'll end up being anywhere from 6 to 8 feet. So I'm estimating about 7 feet. Watermelon. That watermelon plant that I showed you, plants that are growing in the pot, they've got about another week's worth of time in that pot to get a little taller and a little stronger before I transplant them. So when it stops raining, I'll get out there and over the course of a couple of days, I'll finish getting that base done, getting the beds out there, getting the beds filled and ready for the plants. The plants. I got these pots on my mind because they're sitting here in front of me. Okay, that's all that I've done since the video yesterday. Not a lot, but you know what? In between the raindrops, I was able to squeeze some stuff in. So let's talk about a couple of other things, and then I'll let you go and enjoy your Mother's Day. Hopefully you're already enjoying it. You watch this whenever you want to watch this. I am still prepared to do the segment called Subscriber Spotlight. So if you are a crafter and you create anything, I don't care whether you're an artist and you want to promote and sell some of your work, whether you crochet or knit or like me, make jewelry. If you do anything that's handmade and it is PG rated, right? Nothing obscene, nothing of a sexual nature, because this is a PG channel that kids watch. If you need help or would like help promoting your products, just email me, konneeslittlecorner@gmail.com. And in the reference line, just put subscriber spotlight. I will help to promote your product. All you have to do is send me pictures or examples of what you make, give me a little information on your product, the price range that your products run from, what you can and cannot do if you customize things or if you just make. Do you have an Etsy store that maybe people aren't aware of? Do you want your Etsy store to get a little more attention? I'll be happy to put your store up there for you. Do you have your own channel where you make certain things and you present them on your channel? I'm happy to share your channel for you. I like empowering my viewers, whether it's with knowledge or with exposure to help you with your business, to help you grow, or maybe help your channel grow. So, subscriber spotlight. Don't need a lot of information from you. We can communicate back and forth via email. I will let you know what I will share on your behalf, what I can share on your behalf. You will let me know what you want shared, what you don't want shared, how people can reach you. Don't be afraid to step up, and it's not taking advantage of me. I'm offering it. Okay. My viewers have supported me. My true family has supported me through thick and thin. There have been the occasional viewer that's wandered in that I've had to show them the door, right? But my longtime viewers who have gotten to know me, gotten to know Mama, Mr. Levi, what I'm about, enjoying watching my channel, let me help you. Why not? Right? It doesn't hurt me to do what I'm about to do. I have a friend who started her own channel about a year ago, not quite. She had set her goal as to how many viewers she wanted to have, how many subscribers she wanted to have in a certain period of time. Okay, her channel, her choice. Guys, I got to tell you, when you leave Connie's Little Corner today, you go on over to Trisha's house. Go check out my friend Trisha. She is a pistol, right? You're going to love her. She's a good Christian woman. Like me, she's very honest about her beliefs, whatever her faith might be. She has integrity. She has honesty, which is why she and I connected and became such good friends. Trisha will do things and show you things that you'll never see here because Trisha does, oh my gosh, she's hysterical. She'll do a facial mask on the video and just apply the whole thing, and you'll get to see it and see it come off and go on. She'll do all sorts of makeups and beauty products and that kind of stuff. You'll never see that here. This is au natural, and that's how it stays. Other than weddings, I might do, or really special occasions, I might do just a little, but Trisha does all that kind of stuff. She has some great hauls. She loves finding the bargains just like I do. She's what I call the slow motion, relaxed version of me. I'm a little bit energetic, right? I'm kind of in your face. I'm up there. I'm out there. Trisha's more like, hey, how you doing? Right? She dials it. She's like a version of me that's dialed back. I just absolutely adore her. So, guys, throw your support behind Trisha. Watch a couple of her videos. If you like what you see, subscribe with her channel. Again, subscription is free. But you know what? It's going to help her grow. And it will help her just the way that you helped me be able to grow my channel, get more views, get out there in the recommendations from YouTube, for her to be able to be monetized so that she can start bringing you more products. She's always sharing her journey, just like I'm sharing my tiny house journey, Levi's health, that kind of stuff. Trisha's just, she's another version of that, but in a much more relaxed, calmer way. And I envy her because she has that ability to just stay so calm and stay so relaxed. And I am just so wired. And I can't say whether it's coffee or not, but I'm going to have another sip before we get into the last topic. Okay. I saved this for last in case any of you are done with the video and you want to leave and you don't want to hear what I have to say next. That's fine. If you enjoyed it so far, give it a big thumbs up. Send it out to the world, share it. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, by all means, please hit that subscribe button. You'll find it somewhere right along there. All right. So now for a little tough love from Connie's Little Corner. Okay. In less than the past 24 hours since I put out yesterday's video, and I'm a truth teller. I was raised to be honest and tell the truth in your face, right? Kind of honesty. Where if you don't want to hear the truth, then you're at the wrong channel, honey. All right? Because I'm not only going to give you the truth, and I'm going to give it to you in a way that you can verify everything I'm telling you. If you ever want to know the sources of where I get my information from, I can either start putting it in my sources in the description box so that you can all see where it's coming from, or you can email me and say, hey, what's your source for this information? Where did you get this? You can leave a polite comment saying, you know what? I don't agree with you. So where did you get this information? Or I haven't heard that. Where did you get this information? I'm happy to share my sources because I never use just one source for any information I provide to you. When I provide you information on what's going on with Temu, I'm getting it direct from either a direct email or a phone conversation with the rep that I used to deal with at Temu when I was an influencer. She and I have a certain camaraderie. All right. She knows that I keep you guys informed of what's really going on at Temu. And apparently her bosses, the power that be, allow her to do that freely. So she's my big source. Verifiable, reputable news sources that anyone has access to, whether it's on the internet or whether you're sitting watching your television set, international news sources, reputable newspapers, internet, other YouTubers or other internet sources that provide their sources of income. In other words, where are they getting this information? Recordings. Here's a big thing. US.gov, Senate.gov, Congress.gov, all the websites, Temu.com, any newsstations.com or whatever, they all have websites that you can go directly to. And you can get all the information you want first hand. None of this he said, she said. None of these assumptions or false information put out there. If you want false information, if you want lies, if you want me to tell you what you want to hear and not tell you the truth, there's the door. Bye. Not going to happen. This channel is honest. I have integrity. I will always tell you information that you can check for yourself. When I give you an opinion on a product, it's just that. It's my opinion of what I have in my hand. Right? It's not a opinion that I pulled out of thin air that's not based in any kind of fact. So no matter what I do or say and present to you, those of you that know me, that have been watching my channel now for a couple of years, you know that I can back up what I'm saying, that I'm just not making things up. So if I hurt your feelings by being honest, sorry, not sorry. That's what you get when you're here. 100% honesty. I have been in your face honest with family members and then kicked them to the curb because of their behaviors. I've been in your face honest with my viewers. Yesterday, I kicked over 20 of my viewers out of my channel. That's a lot. But you know what? When someone is going to attack me or attack you, and believe me, there were a lot of comments attacking what you were commenting. That's it. They're out of here. Nobody has to ever agree with what I'm saying. Nobody ever has to agree with your comment. But if your comments are not courteous and polite, if you can't find a way to express yourself that is not beating somebody with a sledgehammer and with your words, then you don't belong at this channel. It's that simple, right? I don't know how else to say that to you guys. There's too much going on in this world to be mean and nasty to people. If honesty is nasty, then you're thin-skinned. That's all I can say, because being honest is not being mean. Being honest and giving you information that's honest and truthful is not being mean. You know the old saying, the truth hurts? Well, if you don't agree with my opinion, or if you don't agree with the information I'm giving you, when I give you the truth of what's going on and I can back it up with verifiable sources, if you don't agree, that's on you. That's not my fault. And it's not my viewers' fault. So I'm asking everybody to please follow the guidelines for YouTube. If I have to stop comments being able to be put on any of my video, I'll block comments. If I have to block more viewers and kick you out of the channel, that's it. You're gone. You're history. I will not allow anyone to attack this channel or these viewers that are my subscribers, my family. I've got everybody's back. I am trying to bring you the best information I can bring you. And the sometimes the delivery is not what you want. And I'll just give you one brief example before I sign off. Yesterday, when someone had asked me, and I was answering a question and sharing with everybody why these tariffs are happening. Why is this happening with Temu and Shine and all the other offshore companies? A lot of you, most of you wanted to know what's going on. What caused this? I told you the truth. It's based in politics. And no, this is not a political channel, and it's never going to be a political channel. That's not where I intend to go or what I intend to do. But in order to answer that question, I had to come up with 2, 3, 4 short sentences to explain how politics played a part in what's happening. Because what's happening is affecting everybody around the world. It's not just affecting direct ship from Temu. It's not just affecting Americans. So if you hear some sort of a political comment tied to giving you an answer to your question, then please take that as a necessity to answer your question. That shouldn't be too hard. And if you hear me happen to mention somebody that I admire, like when I mentioned Rachel Maddow yesterday, so what if she's a political commentator? She works for MSNBC News, which is one of the best, top-rated, most honest, most integrity, most in-your-face, kind of like me, news center. I admire her. That's why I mentioned her. I admire a lot of people. Coretta Scott King, my mama, all right? A lot. Chief Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, right? I admire a lot of women that are in the public eye. I admire Antoinette Cristo. None of you, unless you're from New York, know who the heck Antoinette Cristo is. Antoinette Cristo is a woman my age who, when she was a lot younger, barely out of her 20s, is a welder. She is a certified master welder. And she started one of the biggest welding companies in Albany, New York, called Cristo Demolition. A woman, a young woman, stepping into a predominantly man's world, right? To show everybody that women can do anything. I admire the hell out of that woman. And you know what? She's still going strong. Her company is still going strong. Her company has survived all the recessions and depressions and financial massive stock thing, everything that could possibly bring a company down. Her company stood, and it still stands. All right. That's respect. I respect Rachel Maddow because she speaks the truth. She's the truth teller, like me. I admire that in her. And if I mention someone that I admire and you don't happen to like that person, oh, sorry, not sorry. Again, you see that thing behind me? La porta, right? Use it. It's that simple, guys. Use it. I make no bones about how I feel. And it's okay if you don't feel the same. It is what it is. But guess what? It is my channel. I make the rules. I make the decisions. I will protect my viewers at all costs from anyone out there who decides that you're going to be anything less than courteous to a viewer. So if you don't have anything nice to say in your comments, then don't leave a comment. Keep it simple. Thanks for the information, but I don't agree with you. No problem. Guess what? You're going to get a heart. I'm going to send you love on that comment because you took the time to share and to say that. All right. You don't have to agree with you. You don't have to agree with me. We can be courteous with each other. That's what it comes down to. All right. So again, guys, like, if you don't, that's okay. You don't have to like it. Share it. Maybe, maybe not. It's up to you. Subscribe. if you want to, right? This channel's not going anywhere. This channel is going to change because I have to change with the times and with what's going on. So you've already seen some of the changes that I have implemented and some more that are coming that you don't know about yet. If you are my subscriber, please don't forget, comment, send it to me if you want a chance to get in on that giveaway box. By the way, the giveaway box has a value of over $300. Just let you might want to know. All right, guys, stay hydrated. Above all else, please stay sweet. I'm going gray. Seriously, gray. Just asking you guys to stay sweet. And I will catch you sooner than you think with more Temu just around the corner. Bye.